Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's video is going to be getting the DCPs that we stripped down in the video about how to strip down DCP, I should say. Getting them stripped down, ready for paint, and then I've got a custom build I got to get stripped down for a new paint job as well. So I use lacquer thinner to soften the paint and even peel the paint. Eric over at Rockin' H is the one who taught me about this. It's hard to get safety lids off with one hand. Alright, so I got my tub here that I do all this in out here in the garage. Get that full. Yeah, it should be plenty, about half full. It's weird being able to see through it because as soon as this stuff goes in, it'll turn cloudy pretty quick as that paint softens up and starts to leach out. So, for the custom project, sleeper, cab, hood, cab top, 2 fenders for these guys. Now remember that paint because I'm going to pull this out tomorrow and it's going to look almost identical to that if these ones strip down the same way the couple I did last year went. 2 cabs, 2 hoods, 4, and last but not least 2 cab tops. There's the lid. So I'll put a lid on that. Let those babies soak until probably tomorrow morning. And I'll pull them out and show you the next step in the process. This will be a fairly quick video because it's a real short process. So we'll see you guys in the morning. All right guys, it's time for the next step. The trucks have been soaking for close to 36 hours now, I think it is. I don't know. And as I can already see, here's the problem with yellow. It doesn't come off. It hasn't bubbled up at all. Me being the impatient guy I am, I'm just going to take it over to the buff wheel, or the, I don't even know what to call it, the wire wheel. There we go. And I'm going to make it come off. Ran into this problem last winter. I left some in there for a week. And that yellow paint just doesn't come off. The black comes off. Yellow doesn't. This is where, actually, before I get started, I'm going to change from the rubber gloves to my leather gloves because it gets hot. So I've got a pair of leather gloves I use for work every day at the farm. Real nice pliable ones that I use for everything every day, other than working on small stuff in the shop. Get my pliers handy just for when this starts to get too hot. Now everything is going to turn yellow. But, as you can see, it comes off fairly easy. You just have to convince it is. And every once in a while it'll do that on you. You always got to be careful when you're handling power tools, and I am by no means an expert on power tools and proper use of them. But I do have that little level of fear to where I try to be as careful as I can. You got to hold it about 27 different ways to make sure you get all the different edges. Alrighty, I think that guy is as good as it's going to get. You might be saying, well, the inside of the cab is still yellow. You are correct. But what you're forgetting is the inside of the cab is covered in plastic pieces. Remember all the pieces we took out? So almost all that's going to get hidden to where you don't notice it. What little bit there is there, I don't notice it. So cab number 1 done. I got a sleeper, a hood, a cab top, 2 fenders for this one, plus 2 other trucks in there now. I'm going to get started, and then I'm going to get the shop vac out here because everything is going to be yellow here in just a little bit. Meet you guys inside. Alright guys, so the heater just kicked on, so hopefully you can still hear me. Let me turn towards the light. So, there's what we have. That yellow on the inside of that thing is not coming out. But it's all going to get covered up, so it'll be okay. These bad boys are ready for primer, then paint. So I'll go ahead and end this video here, do another video on painting and primer. As you can see, I'm getting ready to do some painting and primer on some other projects. With that, we'll talk to you guys later. Make sure to like and subscribe.